Hello, my lovely humans, and this week I learned that it's okay to not be productive if you're not feeling like being productive, and that it's okay to give in to your emotions if that's what your emotions are telling you to do. So yeah, cue the clips. I just want to say that a miracle has happened. I just found this shirt that is very, very, very me, with all the cactuses and cacti, whatever you want to call them. I'd say it's perfect. I'm just not too crazy about the pockets on the chest, but I think I can get used to it. Yeah. Okay, it is currently 2:30 in the morning, and I just finished putting together the presentation for Miss Heart Lips Lovely Humans for the finals. Oh my god, I am so happy with it. Look at this. I have actually gotten rid of my makeup before going to sleep. Yay! I literally never do this. It is genuinely a miracle. I am so bored.
I did believe in God, and that has definitely changed my life as well.
This is a bad idea. Usually what I do when I take a shower is dry my hair with, blow dryer, whatever, or at least, part it where I want it to be parted and then let it dry naturally. Today I did something similar. I let it dry naturally, but this time I didn't part it where I wanted it to be parted. I let it part where it wanted to part, and I really like this. Like, I've never done it this way before, but this way it's even lower maintenance than it was before. So it is definitely a win-win with this short haircut. Oh my god. I mean, I had a nap this afternoon. I was so bored, and I woke up and I was just like, I could go straight back to sleep and I'd be perfectly content. So yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. Do you see that? Do you see that? You see what time it is? And this girl is awake. Yes! Healthy food. Da-da-da-da-da. So you know how last week I was mentioning Miss Heart Lips Lovely Humans while I was cooking with Cameron? So I'm editing it at the moment, and this is just one of my favorite clips so far. I love these guys so much. Let me just show you. Here we go. From the inside to the outside. The energy these boys bring to this show, I swear to God, is priceless. I love these guys so much. So funny and great to work with, honestly. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little fox down there. I don't know if you can see it though. And she's going. She yawned earlier. It was so cute. Why does it have to be so dark? Can't see her. So I'm doing my shopping today, and I've had this wallet for the past 5 years. It has its own story. I'll explain that later. Finally got a new wallet, and I've just come to the conclusion I have way too many cards. Way too many cards for anything. And macaroons, because I watched Miraculous Ladybug way too much, and they were really cheap. So yeah, so far so good today. The only reason I have resorted to rice crackers and honey is 1, it's tasty and healthy. 2, I was just way too lazy to get a jacket on at 10 p.m. to go to Sainsbury's and get something sweet, like chocolatey, because it's pretty freaking cold and it's raining outside, and I'm not here for that. Can't be bothered. And this is what I bought. So we have some earrings for men, a wallet, a new one after years of using my Beatles one. It was just really practical because, on one side, Oyster card, and on the other side, the ridiculous amount of cards that I have way too many cards. Like, even when I close this new one, it's just ridiculous. I mean, you're not lying. So, I've been having a few fairly non-productive days, and I think that's okay. I mean, if my body doesn't make me do what I need to do, then it must need a break. Although, I will not stop trying to get some stuff done. New shoes, because I needed some good looking flat shoes, because it's either my really high heels or my tennis shoes, and so I needed something in between. You know, these are the parts of the London life that no one really gives you a heads up for, which is how lonely it can feel. Moments like these would happen much more often when I first moved here. I didn't really have any friends yet, and my first roommate was never home, so it was literally just me in the house all the time, and that would feel really lonely. You get used to it, you learn how to deal with it, and then it stops happening as often because you learn how to use your time. Then it happens again, and you're like, oh, this shit again. And it's just a one-off time. It hasn't happened in ages. Whoa. So kids, growing up, expect moments like these to yourself when you're grown up and you move out from your parents' house. I definitely wasn't expecting this. It's a fancy one.
This train is for Bank. The next stop is...
I can't get over some of these clips. I swear to God, they're just so funny. So this is when finally Robertina comes in, but before she does, Shem needs a color green. So Sam gives it to him, but Shem completely misses it. It's so good. It's so genuine.
So, I'm gonna need a lot of different greens.
Goodbye, little green. These boys are so precious, I swear to God. And the star is here. Don't get me wrong. Growing up and moving out is really good stuff. But the loneliness takes you off guard. Catches you off guard. It's hard the price to pay, I think. And I really, really like these. And the lady tricked me into getting some polishing, some polisher thingamajig for my shoes, which was only $2.99, so it wasn't too bad. Hey, look at this. I'm looking snazzy today. Don't mind me, this is just my little Sunday night. And listening to podcasts in the meantime to decide on titles. Yay! Literally, a city of stars, just like in La La Land. I've been experimenting shopping in the men's sections just to see what's there, and I've been really surprised by how little there is for men in shops, and how much shopping is orientated towards women. It was an interesting discovery. Whenever I see this, I think, holy shit, I am actually in London. What the hell? I don't know. Big city stuff. Big city life.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah?
Yeah, what I'll do is, because it's all at home on my call sheet, so...
Got rehearsals done today for the finals of the Enterprise Challenge, and Lovely Humans is doing great. And the competition is good. It's healthy. There's no backstabbing going around. Everyone is really genuinely nice, which is refreshing in this kind of competition. And everyone was just, exchanging contacts, trying to be really helpful, like, oh, I can actually do this for you, I can do that for you. So it's really, really nice. So I'm really excited about getting this done. And yeah, here's a trailer.
Hello, my lovely humans.
English. Do you speak English?
No hablo inglés.
Oh god, this is frustrating!
Son. Son. Yeah, son. And we had a really good time.
Of course, I'm listening to the La La Land soundtrack, because what else do you listen to in London while looking at a city of stars? I'm almost done editing the Lovely Humans pilot episode. With what we had, this was the best we could have done. This is the absolute best we could have accomplished with the time we had and what we could afford, I'll put it that way. And I'm really, really happy with it. I'm really proud of all the cast and my director. But yeah, we'll strive for something bigger and better every episode, so it'll be great. It'll be great. Okay, it is now 1:20, and I have cleaned my room and gotten myself dressed somewhat, and I already feel so much better, honestly. I think the biggest challenge when you feel down is to get out of bed, but once you get out of bed, immediately clean up and just get yourself together. It helps a lot, definitely helps a lot.